Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise, and tonight we are going to have quesadillas, and I have leftover turkey from the other night. I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil heating up in this pan. So I'm just going to finely chop this turkey. Leftover turkey from Thanksgiving that I took out of the freezer the other day to make our turkey a la king. This is just what's left. Chop this up real fine. And I got cheddar cheese to put on it. And that also adds some pepperoni. Chop up this onion a little bit more finer than what it is. We are having a cold and rainy day today here in Minnesota. It's very unlikely that it would be rain in middle of December, but it is. And it is just damp. So I built a fire in the fireplace. All right, there's our turkey and onion. I'm going to dice up this pepperoni a little bit. Then while these quesadillas are frying, I'm going to make us up a dipping sauce for them. Okay, I just have flour tortillas here. I'm going to put a couple of them in here. Put cheddar cheese on the bottom. Along with a little bit of onion. And then some turkey. And some pepperoni. Going to fry these up so they're nice and crispy. Add some more cheese to the top. And I'm going to let these fry up. So while them are going, probably need some more pepperoni. I'm going to get some mayonnaise. Well, we use Miracle Whip salad dressing. I've always called it mayonnaise. And I'm going to add some Olive Garden signature Italian dressing to it. And a little bit of sriracha sauce. About a half a teaspoon there. Okay, here's our dipping sauce. I'm going to peel us up a couple mandarin oranges also. Oh, nice. Cheese is getting all nice and melty. Okay, these look good. There you have it. Turkey and cheddar cheese quesadilla with the mandarin orange. That's what's for dinner tonight. Okay, friends, I just wanted to come back on here and let you know that this dinner was great. I even had to come back and make us each another one. Dipping sauce got all eaten up. There was no recipe for it. I just probably 2 tablespoons of Miracle Whip, a tablespoon of Italian dressing, teaspoon of sriracha. That's all that was. And it was really super delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Saturday. Tonight for dinner, I am going to make a simple Salisbury steak. And I'm going to put potatoes in the oven and get them roasted. Set my oven to 425 degrees. And I'm going to line my sheet with baking or with parchment paper. And in here, I quartered those little baby peppers or potatoes. Now I'm going to put some vegetable oil on them. About a tablespoon. And salt and pepper. And onion powder and garlic powder. About a half a teaspoon of each onion and garlic powder. Give these a stir. Put them on this pan. I'm going to sprinkle some oregano on here too. It was maybe a teaspoon. And then these are going to go in the 425-degree oven until they are crisp on the outside, tender on the inside. It'll probably take a good 20 minutes. So I'll bring you back when I get going on the rest of our dinner. Alright friends, the potatoes are in the oven. They've been in for about 5 minutes. So now I'm going to get my Salisbury steak going. I need 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. And 1 pound of ground beef. Two teaspoons of ketchup. I'm going to get my pan heating up. I'm going to put it on about a medium heat. So what I say, 2 teaspoons of ketchup, 1 teaspoon of yellow mustard, 1 teaspoon of the W sauce, I like to go a little heavy on that, and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. And a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm just doing that to taste. Now we are going to mix this up and form them into patties. In my pan. Okay, now we're going to form these into patties. Get 4 patties out of here. And we are going to fry these until they are no longer pink. And that one got pretty big. Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay friends, my hamburger patties are done. So I'm lowering the heat to low. I have 2 cups of hot water in here. I'm going to put 2 packets of brown gravy mix. I'm going to stir that. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ketchup. And a 1/2 teaspoon of the W sauce again. And I'm going to pour this on the hamburger patties. I'm going to try to get some of that grease out of there. That's soaked up quite a bit. Alright, now I'm going to pour this over the hamburger. I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes or until the potatoes are done. And let that thicken up. And then when the potatoes are close to being done, I'm going to take them out and put cheddar cheese on them and set them back in there for a minute or 2. So I'll bring you back when we plate up. Okay friends, our dinner is ready. And I put the last of the shredded cheddar cheese I had on these potatoes. And our Salisbury steaks are done. And I peel this up a mandarin orange. Put some gravy here on this. And get some potatoes. And here's our dinner tonight. Homemade Salisbury steak and oven fried potatoes with a couple mandarin oranges. Okay friends, we're done eating. I wanted to come back on here and tell you that this Salisbury steak was absolutely fabulous. If you like those frozen so-called Salisbury steak that you get in the supermarket in the freezer aisle, make this. It's way, way better. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Sunday. Tonight I am going to make Southwest chicken Alfredo. In this pan back here, I'm going to bring water to a boil for the pasta. And I am going to mix up our Southwest seasoning mix. I need 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. A 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. A 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. One teaspoon of paprika. A 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm going to mix this all together. I'm going to get this pan here with a tablespoon. Now I'm going to mix up all these spices. And now I need 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm going to put it right on this chicken. That looks like about a tablespoon. And I'm going to coat these chicken strips in it. I have about a pound, maybe just a little bit more. And I'm going to pour half of this seasoning mix on the chicken. Then once this pan of oil is heated up, I'm going to put it in there and get it fried up. And this is going to be penne pasta and a mixture of rigatoni, I believe it was. Just using up partial boxes. And it's a 1/2 pound. Okay, our water is boiling. I'm going to pour this pasta in here. And I'm just going to cook it according to package direction. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. And I'm going to finish cooking this chicken. And then I'll bring you back for the next step. Okay, our chicken is cooked. So I'm going to remove it from this pan. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. And yeah, just a little less than 1 cup of onion. Fry these up for a couple minutes so they start to get tender. Okay, these have been cooking for a minute or so, 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add 4 cloves of garlic. That was probably about 2. 3, 4, a little more for good measure. I'm just going to cook that for a minute or so. Alright, now I'm going to add a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Juice and all. And the rest of our seasoning blend we mixed up earlier. Southwest seasoning blend. We're going to bring this to a little simmer. Okay, so that's simmering now. I'm going to slowly pour in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Bring that back up to a simmer. Okay, this is simmering again. I'm going to add back in the chicken. Give that a good stir. And now I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. That should be good. I'm going to stir this so the cheese gets melted in there. Now I'm going to add the penne pasta back to this. And stir it so it can all get combined. And I'm going to leave it sit here and get heated up all the way through, and then we can eat dinner. My plan is to have enough of this left over for Thursday night leftover dinner. So I'm just going to put the lid on this, let it get all good and hot while it sits on a low temp. And then I'll bring you back when we dish up. Okay, friends, our dinner is ready. And this is a new to us recipe. So when we get done eating, I'll come back on and let you know what we thought of it. And this is at Southwest Chicken Alfredo. And that's what's for dinner tonight. I'll be back in a little while. Okay, friends, we are done eating, and I am happy to report back that this Southwest Chicken Alfredo was very good. As always, I will have these recipes linked for you below in the description box. And my plan worked. We got enough for Thursday night leftover after work meal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.